Yo, this Fat Nasty Podcast, man. I'm Duce Santana with my boy.
Limitless Rich.
Belly Gang Boys.
Let me put my belly on your butt, you
We
heard?
just jumped off the porch, man.
Could never touch the rim, but I bet I touch an M. I touch a track and touch his soul. The average show ain't touching him. Some
All right, so we got Fat Nasty Podcast off the porch with us today.
Yes. Belly Gang Boys in full effect.
Yeah, put my belly on your butt, you heard?
You already
That's
know.
the slogan, man.
That's the slogan.
Yeah,
Belly
for
on
sure.
your butt.
BGB, man.
Hey guys, how you guys feeling today, man?
Man, feel good, man. Good week, man. Can't complain at all, man. Man, we've been wanting to do this for a minute, man. So it's time to really do this shit.
Especially come from where we started at. So just off the porch and kick it and seeing y'all progression. Y'all been going crazy.
Right.
Like going crazy. So we back, we here, yo, you know?
Absolutely.
Appreciate it all day.
What we opening up there, Rich?
Let's do the Black Bottle Duce, man. It's a celebration, man.
Yeah.
You know, this week been, it's been nothing but good accomplishments all week, man. You see, we got Jigs in the back.
Yes, sir.
Southside Hope, man. He just dropped that.
Joint.
Yeah, his
That's my little cousin. He working all the time. So, you know, we just working around as a family right now. So you already know.
It is, man.
Yeah, that's that black cat.
How you guys like the black compared to the regular Duce?
Man, we drink them, man. I'm looking for my sponsor for Duce. I'm waiting for that.
Much as
Man,
we
drink that shit every week. I want Hov to send me one of them bottles he sent LeBron the other day.
Ooh,
Yeah, I need one of them. Yeah, but that black so smooth, you don't even gotta chase it with nothing. You just pour it up.
And if they pay attention, like just on the podcast, y'all know this is what we do, the Duce.
Yeah, the Duce all the time.
And the Clico. You know how that go.
We be chilling, man, for real.
So you guys both Atlanta natives, or where you guys from originally?
Nah, man, we from Rochester, New York.
Okay.
We've been out here long enough. I've been out here for like 17 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we from Rochester, New York, though, upstate.
Okay.
By way, and Rochester by way of the South too. I was raised out here in the South by Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We moved to Albany High School. But other than that, Rochester's home. You know what I'm saying? Been kicking shit. Yeah. But the Atlanta, we love this where we at. Been good name, good face what we done did out here in the city.
Yeah, good
relationships all throughout the city.
Absolutely, yeah. What brought you guys down here to Atlanta then?
I was playing ball.
Yeah.
I went to CAU, play ball. Once you get to CAU, you just mingle and, you know, meet everybody and, you know, that's how I got down here and I just stayed.
Yeah.
So, I've been down here.
Yeah, go ahead now, my bad.
Yeah, I've been down here for a minute, so I just kept it, you know what I'm saying? College brought me down here, so that's what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was it about the vibes in Atlanta that made you say,
man,
I ain't going back home?
Man, Monday through Sunday, man, we get down here. Like, we from upstate New York. So, like, when we from Rochester, man, ain't no, like, just, you know, if we pull up, it's gonna go down. Atlanta vibe, I don't think I really seen too many niggas just get into a fight down here. So when I was in school, it was Monday through Sunday. We was kicking it.
Every day.
And we wasn't even winning football or basketball games, and that shit was still going down. So I'm like, man, what we going home for? And this money down here, you know, it's good. And they accept you. There's always open arms down here.
Absolutely.
So they show you love. So, you know what I'm saying? I respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the relationships and the bonds we got with people down here, it's deeper than some of the bonds I got back at home. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, man.
Yeah. And then with me, my mom, she moved out here early. Like when I was probably like 13, moved to Atlanta, making that transition from New York. Excuse me, you know how that goes. So she moved, we was down here with her. You know what I'm saying? We used to go up every summer back, but then once you spend a few summers here, it's like, we chilling here. Everybody want to come. You know what I'm saying?
Reason to go back.
It's like, it was over. You know what I'm saying? We had so much fun. It's always something to do. Versus in our town, it's so small. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's been stuck ever since.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys known each other then?
Man, we cousins.
Family.
Oh, you're actually cousins?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how the hell y'all both came from Rochester down here? Like, wait a second.
So we real family. Like, his grandfather is my uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we real family. So
Like his mom, my mom and him, they really first cousins, but the age of how we was raised together. You know what I'm saying? We like this is my brother for real.
Yeah, so we too close. Like,
like
this all family right here, so it ain't no bullshit. So we can argue amongst each other, get mad at each other, and still come back and still do our thing. Cause this shit tied in. Like I ain't gonna lie, we really started our own gang. Like we got our own family, really, like our own bonds and ties and shit. So. And
it's crazy, like how he said he moved down, cause we was down here forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom came probably like 99, 2000, or like 98, 99. I was already down here chilling, you know what I'm saying? And then he went to school, and we got our mutual cousin
that passed away.
Yeah, who passed away.
He called me like, pull up.
Yeah, because he had just moved back to Atlanta because he was going to school in Alabama. So he moved back to Atlanta. He's like, yo, I'm back. I'm like, oh, I'm coming to see you because I ain't seen him in a minute. Once we had moved to Albany and separated, like I ain't seen him for a minute. So he called. I pull up to his house, this nigga in the garage. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like
I ain't seen you in a
fuck you
minute.
doing? He's like, but I go to school. I've been out here. And it was just like, we locked in. Right from there on.
And just
like,
put it
damn.
like this. After that day, this nigga was going to Clark, and then you'd have thought he was going to school up there. Everybody thought he went to Clark.
Shout out to CAU.
Yeah, shout out to CAU too.
Every day. Yeah. Every day kicking it. Niggas still to this day. All his homies, everybody think I went to Clark. Just for being up here so much.
For real.
I feel that. Yeah. So where did this idea for the podcast come about? Who came up with the idea?
Man, it's so crazy, bro. It was me, him, and my homeboys from Doper. My boy Sam, shout out to Sam and Omar. We used to always just have vibes, like kicking it at the crib. If you go back and look, we started on the island, man. So we used to always just sit there and just talk shit for hours, man. Just kick shit with each other. And we was like, man, my homeboy was like, man, fuck it, man. Y'all niggas might well do a podcast. It's like 2018. Throw the camera on, let's just roll this shit. Man, so we got like a dope ass mural in the crib and shit. We at the island and we just kicking shit every day.
Yeah, just randomly, like, yo.
3-4 hours, we argue amongst each other, you know what I'm saying, disagree, agree. So that's what podcasting, like, that's what it really mean to me most of the time, because, you know what I'm saying, you just getting a perspective. You know, everybody podcast got, like, a different vibe to it, but our shit more of a vibe, like, if you remember, like, them house parties or fight party, kicking vibes, so when you come, we just gonna, I tell everybody, when you come to our podcast, just show up. I don't even really want you to bring nothing. I want you to come and enjoy yourself and enjoy the vibe, because we're gonna give you the vibe. We got a chef every week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chef Q. Man, whatever you smoking, whatever you drinking, it's on us that day. So just come vibe.
Yeah, that's what it's always about. It's like I try to tell people, just think about it going to a best friend or family member house. That's it, because they always, yo, what's the topic gonna be? We don't never tell nobody topic till the camera start rolling.
Right.
Like,
they don't want them to prepare.
Yeah, because I don't want you to get there and be like, oh, you look like you study for the test. I want to hit you with this shit right now. Like, man, what's you know what I'm saying? What's your values and morals and shit like that? It might catch you off guard. Like I said, it'd be so crazy because, you know, we was talking about it last night. Like, we had somebody on our podcast, and it's just like, if I was to look at you, I wouldn't think that you deal with pets. You know what I'm saying? But because, you know, you got jewelry on, like, no, I sell pets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like different. That's what I'm saying. Like, people would make a persona of somebody when they see him, be like, man, that nigga a rapper. Nah, this nigga sell pets, man. And he let y'all know that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? So. And
it's from all aspects. Like, nobody, we don't distinguish from nobody. And just coming from how we started the whole thing with the podcast, I know we was the people, you know how you could reach out to certain people in DMs and try to touch bases with these other, regardless if it's a celebrity or anybody, you know, that social media, they may look at it, don't respond. So we're more of, we opening that door for everybody. Because some people want to be on different, you got people who probably look at Dirty Glove and want to come on here, but be like, man, if I reach out, they might not say nothing versus just see, you know what I'm saying? Y'all real good at responding. So, but that's just an example, just like people, so the door open, we have fun, they see how to set up, they reach out and we pulling anybody. As long as you got something going on, it ain't just no come just have fun, but still, you know, it's still a business, you feel me? So it's like, you got something, come talk about it. Let's have fun and vibe and chill and talk your shit.
And we, you know, like I said, a lot of times now we dealing with a lot of entrepreneurs and rappers and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So you get to come on there and pop your shit, and then I like that we get to, like, most of the people build relationships with each other. Like, most people leave our podcast, like the people that sit on the panel, they probably kick it with each other, do a song with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Big
good
networking
vibes,
platform.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like a lot of times people get to miss the school, like the social media world, like, oh, the numbers don't show nothing, but the relationships are way doper. We got crazy relationships. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Our relationships go way farther than what the numbers gonna ever say. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I like this, you know, that's what I like about the podcast shit.
Yeah.
What were some of the biggest challenges that came with starting the podcast, starting a brand new brand?
Damn, we went through it. We, you know, shout out to my boy O. He was our cameraman.
Shout out to O.
You know, but he found, you know, he went and did some other shit. So we went through that, trying to find a new cameraman. Then shout out to my bro Dre, FCE Sounds. He let us rock out on the spot. But he was going through this transition where he was just building it. Nigga built a fucking, man, that shit is immaculate. He built a dope ass studio. And he just was like, man, y'all just waiting. And we was just waiting. We waited and our time came. So now we just consistent with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, but like I said, every week we go through some shit though, you know what I'm saying? So that's what makes this shit even more fat, nasty podcast. Cause we go through some shit, trials and tribulations every week. So it just make our brand bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's from my point of view.
Yeah, I would say the most challenging would be, how can I say it, getting people or outsiders, because of course we started this amongst ourselves. So the way we love it in our baby is getting people to have that same love for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you get somebody like, if they get hired for a job, everybody don't want to come to work all the time. Because what we always hear, you know what I'm saying? So it's always, like you said, every week something happening. Either somebody can't show up for this, or like we had went through with our cameraman, he went through something in his life, and we get it, you know what I'm saying? Especially
Like,
we starting off, there ain't really no
you know?
money in there to really pay you and compensate you for your troubles. Just like, if you love it how we are, just you locked in anyway, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be kind of hard, because when you love something, you be trying to think like, how y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get angry, but it's like, gotta just deal with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I love this shit. This shit make it even better, because every time, it's like, even when we face with them challenges, when we overcome, it's like we ain't dropped the ball yet. Like, we be damn near there, like, damn, and we still get it done. It's like, come on, man, they can't stop us.
We going like 50-something weeks, 77 weeks in a row, just dropping an episode every
73
Friday.
weeks consistently, every week we don't drop. That's not easy. But you know what I'm saying? Recording, that's not.
And we ain't got no big backing, none of that shit. You know
on our own budget.
Our own budget, everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
let me trace this with this clip.
Why Fat Nasty podcast?
man, it's so crazy, man. Shout out to my niggas from back home, man. I used to be mad big, right? And I was
I used to be. This nigga still big as a bitch.
I remember saying, like, back when we was younger, I was real big, so they should call me Fat Nasty. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be funny, because like when people hear it, they be like, man, why they call you Fat Nasty? You must be a nasty nigga. But I got it because I was mad big, and I used to play sports, but I was bigger than all the other kids. So niggas like 10, I was looking like I was like 12 or 13, and I was just good in sports and shit. So we just ran with that shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like catchy, like
the name. When you
Fat
hear
Nasty Podcast, there's only one of them.
And when you
Belly
hear
Gang Boys, is like Belly Gang Boys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Duct Tape Dave and Bank and all that. We you know what I'm saying? People just been coming on with the Belly Gang Boys, you know what I'm saying? So like, Belly Gang Boys, let me put my belly on your butt. If you go look at every podcast we got for the 73 episodes, when we say that, you get a laugh, you jump off with a laugh. You get what I'm saying? Like, Belly Gang Boys, let me put my belly on your butt. So that just go with the Fat Nasty Podcast slogan, man. It's just dope.
And it just is stuck, like the name, like itself. You know what I'm saying? When you hear that, automatically people, when you tell them like, yo, we got a podcast called, what's your podcast? Fat Nasty. Fat Nasty, what y'all talking about? So it's automatically, it just it stares there like, let me see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
it makes you want to tune in.
Exactly. And then when you tune in, it's love.
You tune in and you see, you like, damn.
It ain't even what you expected. So you automatically is like, oh, okay. And
like I told him the other day, I was at one of my boys' birthday party. Shout out my boy Repo, and we were just in the club, and it was just like, damn, everybody that's in the club right now that my boy shouting out, they got a Fat Nasty Podcast. But people probably just, they go back and look like, once the shit go, because we going blow up. Yeah, they gonna go back and look like, damn, you had all these niggas. Yeah, because we've been tapping in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
And relationships.
Like I said, the relationships is dope too.
Yeah,
for real.
Did you guys start off having guests right away, or?
Yeah, we did. But you know what I'm saying? It was so crazy because it was like our family. It was people that we fuck with.
We started, that's how it started. Because his spot, like when we started at the crib, like it was a spot where everybody just come and chill.
No, that first episode, it was just me and you.
We did do it.
Our first episode we ever did.
Our first episode was me and him.
That was like 2018. We were just kicking it.
Yeah, we just kicked that island just on some, like, let's just talk shit. We do this all the time.
Right.
But like his spot was just always known for people coming through to kick it. You know what I'm saying? So the door, yo, come on. And it just went from people just like, all right, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, like we probably legendary for like fight parties and shit like that. Like right now, people are probably Floyd fighting Sunday. They might call us and say, yo, what's up? Y'all got a fight party? Yeah, ain't doing that because it's like. We was legendary for that shit. Like I said, always coming to kick it at the spot. Chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Did it take you guys long to kind of find your lane, to find, this is the path we want to go with this podcast? So.
Nah. So I don't think
it's organic.
Yeah, we just stuck to, because it wasn't nothing we really was chasing. You feel me? We just got up and do what we literally do all the time. We just said, turn the camera on. That's basically what it was. Turn the camera on. We talk shit all the time. Whether we arguing, we fighting, whatever, we do this shit and it's all love. We stay popping by and drinking and
then, like
vibing.
I said, it'd be so crazy because it's so organic and people get to be themselves. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man, we got probably like 5 episodes that just fucking dope.
Yeah.
And then like to me, that shit get better and better every week.
Yeah.
But like, man, we go back and watch our Big Bank interview. We had big facts on our shit. Go watch that shit. My boy Bank got to open up. Shout out to Bank because we had Bank, Jay, Scream. They all got to open up and just kick shit with us. We got OTF on there. They just got to open up and kick shit. And and like everybody leave when the camera go up, like, man, this shit was dope, man. So that's what we be wanting. I love to get that. That's why I love to feel like, damn, man, that shit hard. Like, even Banks said that when he came on the show, he like, them niggas hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he fuck with us, and there's always genuine love with it. You know what I'm saying?
And I fuck with Bank of real because, like I said earlier, with reaching out, some people don't tap in or respond back. It was immediate. Right. He said, man, put me on that. Cause we had him drinking too. He had drunk no Ciroc. Yeah, we had him on the 50th episode. Ciroc, everything. That was our 50th episode. So and I called him like, yo, we need you on that. He like, put me on. Don't put nobody else. I'm locked in. Like,
matter of fact, I'm bringing the whole game.
Yeah, he said he want the whole. Big shout out to Big Facts. Banking on that. That's
like I said, like that's another thing. Like, cause it be so organic. So like, not just our Bank. Like with Bank. You know what I'm saying? We got other people in their crew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Dave hitting us with game, like, man, I can teach y'all how to get the merch and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just relationships building, man. So like I said, man, I give a big shout out to them because, like I said, they ain't got to do that shit.
Yeah, they don't got to do that.
A lot of people don't do that shit. They don't have to.
We ain't made our name yet. Like, we still, you know what I'm saying, on the way up. You feel me? So for them to reach out knowing, like, okay, they respect the grind. So anybody doing that.
And I tell him this all the time. Like, we probably the only two niggas that got a podcast that's not celebrities. Like, we ain't never dropped no album. We don't got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no celebrities. So it take time. It ain't just gonna happen overnight, you know what I'm saying? But like, if somebody go back and just watch our shit, they like, I mean, these niggas organically kicking that shit and they popping shit and they having a good time.
And it helps that we family, you know what I'm saying?
And we family.
We could bounce. So if it's ever a problem, we can really air out issues or whatever it is.
And we do it. We do it after every show, damn.
So it's like, so it's like, that shit is good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys what your thoughts on the podcast game, because like you said, it's mostly celebrities that are getting into it. It never used to be like that. Could you imagine Jay-Z having a podcast at the peak of his career?
Right.
It was unheard of back then.
The podcast game is stupid right now, Mike, man. It is, man. And it's getting, I mean, I think it's starting to become like, you know, back in the days, like talk shows, people wanted to go on talk shows, but they really couldn't get on them Oprahs and shit like that. But now I could go kick it with Banking them on Big Facts. So I could go kick it with OG Talk with Parlay and them and shit like that. Or I could go to 85 South. Or I could go to All the Smoke and shit like that. And I could have fun. And I could be myself. I could open up and I could tell you real shit that I got going on. And you're not gonna judge me. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be like it won't be like me going on no Oprah or Ricky Lake and they looking at me like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? But like, nah, I could go on them talk shows and I can be myself and I can open up and you can ask me anything and I'm gonna be real with you. So that's why I think the podcast game really going right now. You get what I'm saying? And there's so much money out there for everybody to get some of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So
and they just open the lane for you to, it ain't hard. You just get in here and you can talk to people. And I feel like with the celebrities, it's an open lane for them because you already got the big relationship, so it's easy to reach out and get people to come and rock with you. Because we was fans of the podcast real early, like shout out to Drink Champs.
Oh
like,
man,
that's what
I
started really with their whole thing and the organic vibe. It's like a lot of podcasts more interview style because they ask and get the stories. Like Nori was, he get the stories out, but ours is more of like, because people ask like, well, I need you to ask these questions, and I'm like, man, we don't really do that. Like I don't even tell them like, man, that ain't really what we do. We don't really interview. We try to stay away from the interviews because that's what every podcast doing. This is really like a vibe. Come kick it, chill. We still gonna give you a lane for you to talk and speak on what you got going on. But as far as for the most part, we're gonna have some genuine topics. We're gonna shoot some little curveballs in there to see what up, pick your brain a little bit, and just talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, Nori shit though, because Nori just been in the game for so long. He got so many encounters with motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You go like if you sit there and watch that shit be so dope because this nigga Nori ain't been like, nigga, you don't remember we was about to fight that night. You be like, damn, I gotta watch the story.
Especially being a fan of hip hop. So if you're a fan of hip hop, you hear some of the stories from your favorite artists and it be like real story, like damn, you ain't even know that. And when they drop certain jewels about the music, certain shit just be like, damn. It just be refreshing to hear and like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like even with like I think I was just watching Drink Champs the other day, like they brought back like some old Nas shit, like with Jay-Z, and I'm like, well, I never knew that shit.
MC Search, for sure. He was dropping.
You know what I'm saying?
Go way back, them stories. I can only imagine what's still out there that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why it'd be crazy, like you said, if Jay-Z had a podcast or if Jay-Z go on one of them.
Well, he just did what's that was dope.
Oh yeah, the shop.
He did the shop on HBO Max. He just did that. Yeah, he was kicking shit. And what's so dope about that? Like, cause we got daughters. He was just like, man, he went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he was like, Blue, I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She was like, all right, she just brushed them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about you being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? But
I gotta go watch that shit.
That's dope. Like that's why I said the podcast game and start like that setting, like the barbershop setting. Most of the time you're in the barbershop, you talk to your barber and y'all kick real shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
It's
it don't
same
be like
conversations.
Yeah, y'all had like some dope ass conversations.
Man, life is a podcast, man.
Right.
You understand that the way you vent and talk to people all the time, it's just how you set your thing up, your platform. Yep. But just every day talking amongst people, that shit is podcasting. Right. Based off as far as what you want to talk about, your content, but what we do, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We say chop shit every day. That's why so we just turn the camera on, bro.
I know
it's
like,
the same conversation.
Let it run.
They're going like we ain't to talk about nut shit. Like we say have fun.
Just let it run for real.
Yeah, they even got the athletes getting into it in these podcasts. They're incredible, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Because they dropping some shit that that happens in the locker room or some shit.
Right. That's why I said
had no idea. That never would have came out because they just feel comfortable talking to other athletes.
Right. And it's dope. You get what I'm saying? Like I watched Brandon Marshall on them podcasts.
Yeah,
and it was
that's
just
really
like,
dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I stole something from them with like the mental state, like asking people like, "What's your mental state like from a 1 to 10?" Because people don't be knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? You get on a nigga podcast, a nigga might have something going on. Like, everybody that comes to our podcast might have some shit going on. So we just think we might ask one question and could set them off. Not knowing that, nigga, right now, nigga, I ain't even in this podcast right now. I've got some other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, like, taking bits and pieces from all the podcasts. Like, if you watch All the Smoke right now, the reason why they getting so many ratings right now, because niggas coming on there telling you, like, shit that went on in the locker room, shit that took place.
Awesome. That's
Steven Jackson.
Yeah, I like this. They just did Rondo.
Yeah.
Rondo was talking big shit.
Yeah, Rondo like
I had to do foul respect for Rondo after that interview, man. They said, "Yo, what's your heritage?" He's like, man. He's like, what? He's like, man. She's like, yeah, where did Rajon come from? He's like, man, my mama just made that shit up, man. He said, just Rajon, man.
Yeah, I think that's what's really dope about the podcast is you really get to know the person.
Right.
Because, so much of it is just like image control through the media.
Right.
Especially when you're an athlete or a high celebrity. It's like, you got to put off this image. But when you get on the podcast, have a little drink or something.
Right. That's
the real you is going to come out.
Open up.
Exactly.
Man, like I said, everybody that came to our podcast after we feed you and shit, they be like, man, what the fuck? This shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
And it don't be no pizza and wings. We eating good shit.
Yeah, we got a real chef coming.
Yeah, real chef.
So
everybody think like, okay, we getting the pizza and wings into this joint.
Nah, every night. And then, like I said, we'll have some dope ass individuals that just came and you be like, damn. And they get there and they be like, they open up and they just kick shit, man. They have a good time, man. Like I said, ain't too many motherfuckers that we don't got. You know what I'm saying? But you know how that shit go. Like I told him, man, we ain't celebrities yet. Yeah. We coming, you know what I'm saying? So
we off the porch, man.
Yeah, what do you guys think it's going to take to get that big break then, to kind of break through?
Man, for somebody, for me, I always tell people this, like if you go back and look at our podcast, it takes for one motherfucker to start fucking with you and then everybody be like, oh man, I've been fucking with that shit, man, that's my shit. Then everybody go to tapping in and subscribing and all that shit. So it just takes for one person really to endorse your brand and be like, you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, they do it with artists now. Like artists sign the niggas that don't be signed to them and they just like, oh, say you with them, and they gonna blow you up. They ain't even together, really.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like that's all it take. It take for just some motherfucker to be like, boy, man, look, man, I just watched that shit, Fat Nasty podcast, and that shit was crazy. You know, now we live in a social media world, so once you hit Shade Room with some dumbass shit, you know what I'm saying? You gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it take. But right now, we just gonna keep grinding. We gonna drop an episode every week until a motherfucker feel us or see us. You know what I'm saying? And we coming.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying?
I could piggyback off that. I feel like what the breakthrough definitely gonna be that one person who just rather be co-signed or just say, oh yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the one that be like, oh okay, yeah. Cause I already, like I tell, even what I tell Jigs, like just with the industry with music and shit, people already watching. I already know they looking at us. You know what I'm saying? Cause they definitely, but they'll scroll down, see something like it, or won't double tap, like literally like, damn, laughed off the video, but won't tap it. Just because you don't want to see that I like this until now it's hot, or you tapping everything or commenting,
for sure.
Which be kind of weak in my eyes, you feel me? I look at, but I understand how it go. That's just the way this shit work. Like the industry, motherfuckers is watching, because even with how we did Big Facts, you know, they revolt, you feel me? So they first interview, they ain't been interviewed with nobody. So they did that platform with us and with y'all, you feel me? But they did their first one, so Revolt checking in on everything y'all do. There's no way y'all just going to do these and they ain't watching what's going on.
Right.
So Revolt to see like, okay, and we ain't just weak. They watch like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? So people seeing what's going on, but numbers, politics get involved with that. Like if we would have had the right numbers, then we would have been got a call to see what's going on. So we just got to stay down to what we doing, you know, stay consistent.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's just like us just having people that we know that's in the industry. Like I said, my bro Dre and all that. Like he fuck with the music real heavy. Like consistency gonna win any day.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers can't stay consistent. We consistent.
Yeah.
So long I know he, stay consistent. Keep giving motherfuckers the material. Keep giving them that shit. Like I said, it's gonna break through. You know what I'm saying? Because it only take really one motherfucker to be like, and then everybody gonna be like, oh man, I gotta fuck with these niggas. Cause like I said, just go check the records, man. We got everybody in the city from every artist that's got some shit going right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in Atlanta, we got a lot of Atlanta popping for real.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go in these clubs right now, they going up, and you like, damn, they got a Fat Nasty podcast. You know what I'm saying? So.
Is it a goal of you guys to kind of like partner up with a Revolt or someone else like that, or?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit, and I hope nobody don't steal my idea. I'm damn near want to reach out to Netflix and tell them to put a podcast session on Netflix. Because they don't got that yet. Nobody, I would team up with them or some shit because that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like Netflix got every category. They don't got a podcast category. Put us we could be the first niggas to do it. Put us on that shit. Let us do it. Let us pop our shit on that. You know what I'm saying? Netflix is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never did that. Everybody else teaming up with Revolt and all that. I respect that. And if Diddy wasn't walking in, give me, you know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. It gotta make sense though, cause we ain't no dummies, you know what I'm saying? But I wanna be the first nigga to break through on Netflix or something. Podcast channel on Netflix. And we got it. Fat Nasty Podcast, the first people to endorse it.
Yeah, that's definitely a goal. That's definitely a goal of mine. Just to see, I'm all about transition and progression. Just seeing like what we did, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't nobody tell us to go do this. Ain't nobody give us nothing to do it. And coming from like everybody, our core fan and following who watched us, coming from that island in the crib, at that kitchen shit, to the studio and got a full setup, to doing these interviews, all this shit is a part of the journey and the story. So of course, it's like, get our flowers and pop shit, of course. You know what I'm saying? That shit is definitely
a breakthrough.
I can't wait to see that, you know what I'm saying? I know it's coming, just got to stay down, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Real. Like I said, and we just built a whole website. So we got thatnastypodcast.com. Go on there and check us out.
Got
like
that merch
all the
too, that
artists
Belly
that's coming
Gang
up,
boy
man.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? We got merch on there. We got, you know what I'm saying? You can take over the website. You know what I'm saying? You got an album release coming out. You can take that bitch over. Call us, man. Let's make some shit happen. Like I said, we building the brand, man. So we got our own website. We got everything. You know what I'm saying? And we putting our heart and soul into this shit. So it's gonna come, and we're gonna get the breakthrough.
We gotta fuck around and put you on that shit, man. We'll be the first thing with Mike too.
Cause everybody see Mike, man. They hear the voice.
I'm behind the scenes. I just did Beehive, so
we'll do that shit. Be the first ones. That'll be legendary. Ain't nobody got dirty glove on their shit.
Right.
Not that I know of. If
Beehive got me in Spitty.
Okay.
So that was just recent.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, for sure.
You need another recent.
We trying to get Beehive too, though. We trying to get Beehive too, though. So that'll just that's why I know this shit gonna work.
Right.
See how the relationships and shit just be without even knowing that. When we put that together, man, y'all come sit down with us and kick it.
And you ain't gotta do nothing. Just show up on a Friday night, man. At 9, man. And we gonna feed you, take care of you,
have fun.
Have fun, man.
That'll be hard. Ain't nobody doing that. I swear we holding the title with that one. We get Dirty Glove to come sit with us. Ain't nobody did, man. Y'all been on his porch, he with us on our porch.
Yeah, came to our session.
Yeah, for sure.
For real. And then you gotta think about it, man. You really fucking it up too.
Yeah.
Like, who ain't? Like everybody in the world coming to get it, you know what I'm saying? They
pandemic dick. No, went crazy with y'all. Yeah.
Atlanta was only city that was open. You had to come here, man.
So you had every artist. You probably had to take a vacation. Like, all right, man, I'm turning this shit down because you was buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, man, do you know how it made me feel? Like, nigga, to turn on and big facts on your shit and Bank shot me out. Man, I got that clip saved in my phone. Man. It made my day. I don't know about nobody else, but it let me know that I got a little motion going on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely though, like, man, ain't nobody doing shit like that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit made me feel good. Nigga, I'm from Rochester, New York. And the nigga from, you know what I'm saying? Somebody acknowledge me and like, a nigga shit hard. Man, I'm running that shit every day when I get up. Like I said, nigga, I go to my website every day and look at it. Cause it's just like some shit that we doing, you know what I'm saying?
Something to be proud of.
Right, ain't nobody, like I said, nobody walked up to us and gave us no $1 million and like, yo, here go in y'all brand. You know what I'm saying? We got niggas that help us, cause I ain't gonna say nigga, we just got it out the mud with the podcast. Like I said, it wasn't for my bro Dre letting us rock out his studio and shit like that.
Yeah, shout out to Dre too. Dre good.
Shout out to my nigga, you know what I'm saying? He letting us build our brand, you know what I'm saying? He and he ain't on. He want to see us win. So that's when it's way more genuine. When it's a nigga around you, want to see you win. That's why I say, man, like Banking had to say that shit. He want to see a nigga win. He want to see us get some money. So, cause they get money out this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen the post that nigga had. That nigga said, "Damn, guys, you being too good to me now." Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Cause for real, that shit when you go to making that shit just start coming from everywhere, man.
Especially knowing what niggas was doing before to get more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then when you could be doing something you like and you love, and it could be generating that revenue, man, that shit different, bro.
Yeah. For real.
And it make you feel good.
Word.
Who's on that bucket list of guests you guys would love to get on Fat Nasty? Man?
That's a good fucking question.
Damn, man, I ain't gonna lie. Anybody, man. Like anybody. But I ain't gonna lie. I would love to so many artists. I just can't even say it because I'm a big fan of sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of music. So any celebrity that was to just knock on my door and tell me like, nigga, I've been watching Fat Nasty, let me get on this motherfucker. I should have made my day. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have no one selective. Cause like I said, I fuck with sports. So I can't even say like one person out of sports. I fuck with music hard. So I can't even say, I wouldn't turn out no artist that's dope in music. Just be like, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't like, to me, it would be like any celebrity that got some shit going on, man, come fuck with us. Come sit in the room with Fat Nasty, man. It's gonna make my day. You know what I'm saying? Cause I get to sit there and fuck around and hear you say some shit and you be like, I'm like, damn, that's how that nigga really felt the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and my little cousins arguing last night. I told them, I said, oh, I know how you niggas really feel now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Jordan
saying.
and LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay, so you really know how you feel about Jordan.
Like, I know how you feel about Jordan now.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. I'm still a Mike fan.
I'm pretty much the same with that one. I'm cool with anybody, but of course, if any type of celebrity or sports, whoever, athlete, that'd be definitely dope. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping. I enjoy every Friday to be sitting there with somebody. Like they come.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, what's gonna be so dope? Any celebrity like that's bigger than niggas that you think, like any celebrity walking that door and sit their ass in that room with us, they gonna leave like, damn, boy, this shit was tough. Yeah. They showed that they got the hospitality. Like, nigga, well, Parlay left our shit.
Yeah, shout out to Parlay.
Shout out to Parlay, OG talk, and then he got Parlay in the apartments. He doing his thing. But when he left our podcast, man, that nigga, these niggas done fed me lobster tails, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Parlay fuck
he made, and then you go on his podcast, if you ever jump on this live, he gonna be like, man, listen, man, Fat Nat, them niggas show love, so it's only right that, you know what I'm saying, like, anybody, I just want any celebrity to come in there and see what the fuck we got going on. They gonna be like, oh, these niggas hard, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot, you know what I'm saying, like I said, a lot of people ain't doing the shit that we doing, not with that. Like, not with the feeding you, showing up, you don't gotta worry about no drinks.
All that shit come within a budget with certain things. Like, yo, they ain't doing none of that.
Nah, nigga, what you want on this table? You go look at our podcast and look at what's on the table. What you want to drink? And
I see almost everybody.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Then
and we not recycling. That's new law every week.
Nah, no recycling bottles. And then what's so crazy? Every week, whoever we got coming on the show, what you drink, what you don't eat, let us know. You know what I'm saying?
We accommodating everybody. That's the thing. We accommodating the guests. We make you feel as comfortable as possible. Because once you're comfortable and you're feeling good, you open up.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get the best answers.
Yeah, you get the best shit.
So it's like,
that's why we let people drink and smoke on the board. Like, I want you to feel like you at home.
Right, because you gonna get the real shit from them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we seen one the other day. They was just shooting dice. They were feeling good.
I fuck with Ralph too.
That shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like
it really gave it that Porch vibe though. That was a whole Porch.
That was a whole Porch vibe. You know
damn, that's what be going on. Nigga be sitting on the porch and he back there gambling. Like that shit was hard.
Yeah, like, I remember it being like that's one thing I miss about New York. Cause like, you know, we got houses in Rochester. You can sit on the porch and just ride back and forth down the street, and you get that vibe. I'm sitting on 137 Rugby on the porch and just sitting there, and you like, damn. That was my nigga what's his name, you know what I'm saying? Sure. The porch vibe will always be dope. You know what I'm saying? Cause like back home, we from in Rochester, all our grandmothers shit got porches.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
we stayed on that porch. From either the porch and then, you know, my grandma, she had the little
motherfucker might get a tongue game going on up there in a minute, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So the porch vibe is definitely dope, man. Yeah, for real.
What's next, guys? What's next for Fat Nasty?
Man, shit, I'm like
to the stars,
Infinity Beyond, man. Shit, whatever they, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never stop.
You know definitely got this new merch and shit coming too though. You got the merch out there. We had the hoodies before, but as y'all can see now, we got the new tees, the Belly Gang Boy tees. Like to the stars for sure.
Right, I'll do anything. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was so crazy because like right before South by Southwest was about to go down, we had somebody that was my boy Shy. Shout out to Shy. He was working with us, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to help us get on the South by Southwest scene. We was gonna host a couple little joints. So
events out there.
Yeah, like the sky's the limit. I'm willing to do anything. Shit, we done did movies with my boys, Doper, you know what I'm saying?
Got movies out there. We actors too now, y'all.
Yeah, we done did all type of shit. So you know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Then me, I'm building this brand to help, you know, even like I said, I got a Little League football team too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
shout out to the Georgia Rattlers, me and my boy
Shout
Trez.
out to the kids.
You know what I'm saying? And we, I ain't gonna lie, we look out for them and, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the sky's the limit. So whatever that's gonna help me feed my family, you know what I'm saying? My daughter ain't gotta never worry about nothing ever in life, and his daughter, cause, you know what I'm saying, that's my niece and shit like that. So we, you know, we just building our brand so they can grow up and say, look, man, my dad did some shit. You know what I'm saying? We from Rochester, New York. We did some shit.
Oh, we got Jigs next.
Oh, yeah, he here. No, he ain't next. He here.
He got the young boy.
You know what I'm saying? If a nigga ain't heard him, y'all better go get that Southside
Hope Volume 1.
For real. He
pure
here.
Classic. That might be pure classic.
Good music. That's what we got. Music. We got all that shit. Everything that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's coming together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to my bro, FCE.
They say J's hard. J's hard.
Yeah, J's definitely hard.
He said J's hard. Baby hard.
You know what I'm saying? So, FCE got a stupid ass brand. You know what I'm saying? My bro got R&B artists. He got rappers.
He's got a hell of a roster.
Yeah. Man, what? That's my family, man. Y'all see this shit, man. That's family right there.
Yeah, that FCE shit different over there, man.
Y'all look around. We can be the new niggas in the city, man, because that's Fat Nasty, FCE. That's all. That's family right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And we, like I said, that shit, the sky's the limit for us, for real.
Drake quarterbacking the fuck out that shit, too.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
That's what I know my dog. My dog, man, my dog.
Yeah, that's a good,
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say, give a nigga his flowers, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Niggas don't even know, man. There's so many podcasts coming out of that studio, man. Last couple of years, how many albums done came out of that studio?
And when you rubbing your shoulders,
you know what I'm saying?
And when you rubbing shoulders and you in that energy, it's only right. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying? When you surround yourself around that, if you got your mind right, there's no way you can lose. You steady, consistent, building good relationships. There's no way we could lose, man.
I ain't gonna lie, we just all, and that's why I said that should just be all family oriented. Like even when we be around them niggas, we gonna laugh, argue, we gonna kick shit every day. I ain't gonna lie, we was just in Miami all together and we was at the house chilling. And then we go to argue, they're like, man, that was just a whole Fat Nasty podcast right there. Yeah, because we just get to argue and shit. Everybody got their own opinion. Ain't nobody back. Ain't no yes men around us. Everybody gonna talk their shit to each other. So it'd be like a big ass family get together all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, like, man, my boy got some shit going on. We got some shit, and that's my nigga. That's my brother. So we got some shit, man. We all working from the young niggas like Ma, Dola, man, Rome singing. You got
Romello.
You got my nigga Burger.
Say my name.
You got fucking Kaylin. You got that nigga got a roster, man. Yeah. And niggas, if you don't know that's him because he's just so laid back. And it's all family
too. You know how with them labels, everybody you have all these artists. And niggas might not even be cool with each other. Like literally all them
won't even talk to each other.
That shit all family. Like everybody, we kick shit. Like that shit dope. And it's a good environment to be around. Man. I feel good about that.
Got niggas behind the scene like Ray, all them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole FCE
shout out to Ray.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that Fat Nasty, one of the brands that Dre know we coming.
We coming, man. The next biggest podcast, man. Y'all better stop
playing. To me every day, man, bro. Y'all niggas keep staying consistent.
Fat Nasty motherfucking podcast, man.
Belly Gang Boys.
Belly Gang fucking boys, man.
Yeah, I already know it. For real.
Could never touch the rim, but I bet I touch an M. I touch a track and touch your soul. The average show ain't touching him. Some grant some muggers, they beat from the bleachers.